Hey! So we're thinking about how we can discuss more about making ASL more clear and how you all can think about this because as we know, she's deaf and an interpreter, but I'm speaking in this video because, well, people don't understand these things with ASL and it's really tough to talk about this. So let's start by talking about the topic of ASL first. You're the interpreter. You go. Okay, so sometimes when someone's interpreting, they don't mean to change the language. It's not like it's not listening to words and signing and words and signing those words. It's more of a code, like how Braille is a code. Each ASL, you need to fully understand each of the concepts to really transfer between the languages. Someone who's really professional at this, but they don't understand medicines or those concepts or whatever, they need to know how to explain the concept in sign, so they have to first understand it and be smart. I'm a Southern girl. I don't understand things. I'm not a Southern girl. I don't understand things related to the South. So recently I was interpreting for a student in a meeting, and the principal was talking about DIP. I knew nothing about this. So I tried to interpret, thinking, what does that mean? It's a cup. Dip. So I didn't know what that means, but that's important because if I have no idea what dip means, then that means I can't accurately interpret. You can't. Dip is when you have a cigarette and gum. It's weird. So that's more accurate than chewing gum. That kind of thing. Chewing tobacco? So in studies, maybe there's not something exactly what you want to say. So also because if a deaf person doesn't know what you're signing, you need to back up and re-explain so they understand and you can move forward. Right. I forget. Second. That's hard to fingerspell. 3. Something that's hard to fingerspell. That means one sign in one word. Contact. It's like, pick a word to use an example for. Excited? Excited. Okay. It could be elite, Joel, different words, right? So one word, excited. You can change. It depends on your past and big signs, the dynamics of the sign itself. So if you're excited in this way or excited in this way, it's different. So the concept is the same. Yeah, excited. But how you want to express that and change it with simple body language, facial expressions, or your hands, whatever. Now we're moving on to the third point. Your facial expressions are really important. Two of us recently talked about our deaf friends and how if they sign, sometimes it feels like relaxed, you're signing in this way and not with a blank face. And so we want to let you know, add facial expressions. We want to see that and feel what you're saying. You have to enjoy the language. So don't be monotone when you're speaking. If there's no facial expressions, there's no additional monotone. And it seems like your voice is monotone. So when you wouldn't think that someone's excited, because you have to, in ASL, add facial expressions in order to recognize that. I always feel that when I'm signing, people around me know if I'm happy or if I'm sad, because you can see it on my face. Yeah, so like the two of us, we look like cool, snobby signers. No, we love the language. One day is finished. First day. Poop, I forgot. We got the first point, second point. We can change it later. Good.